Call the meeting to order.
But sister, we got a Scott in the audience. I'm sure here for something. Let him lead us in the pledge.
All right.
Can you lead us in the pledge? Thank you.
Come on up forward. That'll be fine like that.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Help out with your citizenship badge.
Call the roll.
Councilman Poole.
Here.
Councilman Cotton. Councilman Littles. Councilman Watson.
Here.
Councilman Barton.
Here.
Mayor Lovelace.
Here.
We have a quorum for business, sir.
Approval of the minutes from the last meeting.
Mayor, I put motion to approve our minutes of last meeting. Second.
Motion by Councilman Watson, seconded by Councilman Barton to approve the minutes from the last meeting. Is there any discussion? Councilman Poole.
Yes.
Councilman Watson.
Yes.
Councilman Barton.
Yes.
The motion passes and the minutes are approved.
I'd like to welcome our visitors. I see some people out here today I haven't seen in a while, and I'm glad y'all are here. And I guess I need to ask the clerk to put the agenda up.
Mayor, the council has a copy. There's a copy on the wall for those in the audience. Are there any additions, deletions, or changes of any kind that need to be made to the agenda? Hearing none, then all those who would like to approve the agenda in the form in which we have it, please let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, please say nay. The ayes have it, and the agenda is approved as presented.
Under old business, we have none. New business, I'll call authorship.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Council. The Planning Commission held a public hearing Monday, August 10th, 2015 on the, we needed to add an addition to the sign ordinance, basically saying that any sign bearing no commercial message installed by employees or officials of the city of Brewton that are expressly approved by the Planning Commission and the City Council would be allowed to be exempt from any kind of it would be exempt, but we'd also have to meet the engineering, other guidelines in the ordinance specified, like the wind load is the biggest thing, you know, you get up anything standalone sign or anything like that, or the but anyway, it would be, there's a lot of, some of the things in the sign ordinance that would definitely have to.
But they would have to be approved by the Planning Commission and the City Council.
Right, the Planning Commission would have to approve it. So we didn't have anything in the sign ordinance for this before. I don't know how, over the years, finally something came up and we noticed that we didn't have anything in there to allow installation of a sign or city to put up a sign. So this will take care of that. And the Planning Commission has already held a public hearing on it. And now we recommend that the City Council approve and then also have a public hearing as well.
This can be taken care of by resolution to schedule a public hearing for October the 26th, 2015. And of course, it would have to be published twice in the newspaper locally, Brewton Standard. September the 30th and October 7th would be the dates of publication.
I so move on ordinance 15-0928.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Barton to approve resolution number 15-0928 that would schedule a public hearing on October 26, 2015 on this recommendation from the Planning Commission, seconded by Councilman Poole. Is there any discussion? Councilman Poole.
Yes.
Councilman Watson.
Yes.
Councilman Barton.
Yes.
The motion passes. Resolution number 15-0928 is approved, and a public hearing will be held in the council chambers on this matter on October 26, 2015.
Thank you, Law. Call on the city clerk.
Mayor, we've had a couple of additions to departments in the city, namely the police department and the fire department, and the request is to amend fiscal year 16 budget by those amounts noted on the screen on the wall so that the budget can stay current and up to date with personnel matters related to salaries, benefits, training, and equipment.
I offer motion to approve resolution number 150928-1.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Watson to approve resolution number 15-0928-1, seconded by Councilman Barton. Is there any discussion? Councilman Poole?
Yes.
Councilman Watson?
Yes.
Councilman Barton?
Yes.
The motion passes and resolution number 15-0928-1 is approved. We're ending a fiscal year and slated to begin a new one. These are the fiscal year 2016 proposed holidays that the city would recognize. And I present these to you and would just require a simple motion, second, and vote if you would see fit to approve them. They're the same as last year, same number of days, no less or no more.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Poole, seconded by Councilman Barton, that these presented holidays be approved as days that will be recognized as holidays for the city of Brewton in fiscal year 2016. Is there any discussion? Councilman Poole?
Yes.
Councilman Watson?
Yes.
Councilman Barton?
Yes.
The motion passes and these proposed holidays are declared as official for fiscal year 2016. Mayor, in the chief's place, we have Mr. Holt, who will make a recommendation on when to observe Halloween for this year.
Mayor and Council, I spoke with Chief McGugan earlier. He stated that he would like to observe it on October the 29th, which is a Thursday night, from the hours of 5 to 8. We spoke with East Brewton also. This will be the same time that they're doing theirs.
You just need a motion on that.
Just a motion and a second to approve.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, you may.
Have we ever thought about, now this is just my personal peeve about this thing, is setting an age limit so these people that are too old to be trick-or-treating are not coming around? I mean, it should be for the little kids. And I don't know, maybe a can of worms, but some people are trick-or-treating that have no business trick-or-treating. I'm just giving you my opinion, just food for thought.
To be 100% honest, it's never been thought about, to my knowledge.
That's okay.
But let me, not to ask about the age of the kids. To your knowledge, have we ever celebrated Halloween on the 31st of October?
I believe it's always been on about a Thursday night.
So it's a standard practice why we have it on Thursday, we don't celebrate it, it fall on a Saturday, which is no school, nothing going on.
The reason for the Saturday was there was some schools and the churches were wanting to do some stuff during the day on Saturday and that Saturday night, so they didn't want to do it on that Saturday.
Okay.
That's the reason why we changed it to Thursday.
Okay.
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Barton, seconded by Councilman Watson, that the date designated for Halloween observance this year would be October 29th on a Thursday night from 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. Is there any discussion? Councilman Poole?
Yes.
Councilman Watson?
Yes.
Councilman Barton?
Yes.
The motion passes, and the designated day for Halloween will be October 29th, 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. in the city of Brewton.
Thank you, Bob. Next item is a change order. Is Bob Carter going to be here? Or have you got that change order?
The amount to the change order that would be $10,246. It's an SRF sewer project that is being done by the city, and the amount of the change order would be to cover the expense of a different type pipe that would be used rather than the one that was originally included in the plans. That's the extent of my knowledge on that, and the amount would be $10,246.
So we'll do just a regular vote?
Just a regular vote to do a change order, yes, sir.
I put it in the form of a motion to approve it.
Not here in a second.
Not
Move to the
here,
next
not
item.
here in a second. The motion will die for lack of a second.
No, but where is this project? And what is it?
SRF project is going on in 4 different locations. One is on Franklin and Alco, the Robinson Lift Station, St. Joseph Station, and then there's another site that eludes my memory at this time, but it's going on, the SRF project is going on in 4 different sites, and the change order was to use a different type, better grade, better quality pipe than what the plans originally called for.
Was Mr. Bob Carter originally supposed to be here to give us a little bit more information on that system?
I think he had asked not to be here, thinking this wasn't really an issue because it was a request by the city to change to a better quality pipe.
That is correct.
Who would the city's request, I mean,
Ray Madden, the type of pipe that were in the bid specs is approved pipe, but the city apparently has had a problem over the years, and this other pipe for $10,000 has a lot longer lifespan and a lot fewer repair costs.
how many feet of pipe is it?
And that I don't know.
I don't know that.
We may come back to this issue, but let's go to the next one, which is, I call him Paul Darnell.
Mayor and Council, I'm here to present proposed change order. I don't know if it's in, I think you have a copy in your packages for R&B contracting. It's for correcting drainage issue on Brooks Boulevard on West Alexander. This is a sanitary sewer project, but there's a drainage issue here that I would recommend that y'all consider. There's, I think the 3rd page of your packet is a little photograph that shows a culvert and then the low point. When the street was originally built, there was a low point quite a ways away from the culvert. This has held water over the years, and the original curb was cut in order to let the water out. With the new curb, we would recommend installing an inlet and a pipe to get the water out of this low area back to the little drain that's at the culvert. The low point's about 9 inches lower than the culvert, so we can't make it flow back up the street. There were several places back in Alexander Heights where we were able to eliminate minor drainage issues with asphalt by crowning the roads and putting a little additional asphalt to make the water flow, but this just, it can't be done at this location. It really needs an inlet and some pipe to make the water flow out of this compressed area. And there are some additional photographs behind that were taken from the contractor's video of that same area that you can see the broken concrete and some little openings that let the water out previously. Obviously, we don't want the broken curb because y'all are completely redoing the streets and new curb. So,
Paul, from that low point, when that drop inlet goes in, where will it carry that water to?
it'll go back to the east to the culvert. It'll be behind the curb. It'll take the water back to the east and drop it into that little drain that's there where the culvert is.
Okay.
That's a recently paved street, isn't it?
Yes, we will not be in the street. We'll be behind the curb. And that's the reason for the sod and the topsoil. I think the second page of your package shows the items that are included in this. about 200 feet of pipe, an inlet, and a little head wall at the little drain, and then sod to fix the yard back.
I make a motion to approve this change order.
We have a motion by Councilman Poole. Is there a second?
Thank you, Paul.
Hey, thank y'all.
Hearing none, motion dies from lack of second.
Any announcements or comments?
I have one comment, Mayor. We have an application from T.R. Miller High School to conduct their homecoming parade on October the 9th, 2015. Communication and coordination with the police department has already occurred, so that's being presented to you requesting approval for city streets to be used for their homecoming parade on October the 9th.
What's the parade time, Mr. Youthhouse?
I believe the parade has been 3 o'clock, but it's my knowledge they're moving the parade up to 2 o'clock because maybe that's a tradition of the way that it used to be, but got off from that, but I believe it's 2 o'clock, Councilman Barton.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Barton, seconded by Councilman Watson to approve the request for T.R. Miller's homecoming parade on the streets on October the 9th, 2015. Is there any discussion? Councilman Poole?
Yes.
Councilman Watson?
Yes.
Councilman Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries and approval is so granted. That would be all the announcements or comments that I would have today, Mayor.
I will say that our new school superintendent, Ken Farner, is doing a really good job, and I've been happy to see all the changes and all the new things he's been putting in place. I think the school board did a good job when they picked him.
Motion to adjourn.